Hello everybody and welcome back to DW Randomizer. We've got another Swiss round of the Dragon Warrior Summer Tournament. How's everybody doing? Tonight we have OnlyWireisGrab versus Guelph35. It looks like both of our runners have a 0-2 record in the Druin group. So one of these is looking for their first win. With me tonight in the commentary booth is Gambit017. Gambit, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
I am doing well, and I am looking forward to this. We're going to see, as I said, one of them is going to get their first win in the group. The other one's going to fall to 0-3. Still not out of it at that point. Anything can happen in these Swiss groups, but going to be interesting to see what we have to start with here as we get underway.
Yeah, here we go. Away we go. Let's see what we have here in the throne room. Blah, 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 blah goes the king. All right, what do we have here? We have an herb. We have some gold, which will be excellent if there's a town around. And of course, the standard key. I'm not familiar with this sprite set on OnlyWireisGrab's side.
Neither am I. That's the first time I think I've ever seen it.
It's the first time I've seen an alternate king. Maybe somebody in the chat can help us out here. And of course, Guelph going with one of the relatively standard Pac-Man sprites, one of the ghosts. I don't know which one is which. But Guelph, with his 26 strength, does take down a scorpion to get immediately to level 2. And 1 experience away from level 3.
Guelph is going, I believe the orange one is called Clyde, if I'm not mistaken. But Clyde is going to kind of walk around, see if we can find any towns for that 525 gold before we get sniped with our 1 HP.
And chat is informing us that this sprite set is Destiny of an Emperor. Well, getting to level 3. Now, do note that level 2 had the spell of heal, so our runners can stretch their legs a little bit more, and given their initial strength of 26, you know, they can do some exploration here.
So it doesn't look like we have anything directly north of us or to the exact east or west. It looks like we're going to have to go south. And then either southwest, southeast, or straight south, because those mountains, that nice little river separating us away from that Sparkle Bridge, and yeah, some ocean off to the west.
And with starting strength of 39 here, Guelph is making short work of the skeleton.
Yeah, that's going to get them all the way up to level 4 already. We've got 7 more power, 3, 6, 4, no new spells.
Level 2 was 8068. So, you know, OnlyWireisGrab now can definitely go after some of those scorpions that they've seen around but keep running from. Now, I can understand that with baby breath, you know. They don't make a real enticing enemy, but, you know, 2 hits should be able to take down a scorpion at this point.
Scorpions with stop spell and baby breath. That's an interesting combo. Thankfully, it's low enough level character that we're not going to have to worry about it too badly.
And level 5 here for Guelph, 4 more power, 9 agility, 2 hit points, 4 MP, stop spell, and return. To answer a question in chat from EatItUp86, are they wandering the castle, near the castle to level? Absolutely. There are 2 kind of trains of thought here for Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Do you level at the beginning and then kind of do some exploration? Or do you do some exploration and then eventually figure out kind of sort of where to grind? Given the stat, oh, here we go. OnlyWireisGrab finding a town and a cave, and the town is Rimeldar, so keys right away.
That's going to be a nice find. Pick up some keys, head back to Tangential, see if we have a gold grind possibly to set up. Also, you know, we've got the 2-for-1 here in Rimeldar we could check. You've got what's underneath Tangential. You never know. It could be a freebie cave, could be tablet, could be anything down there right now.
It looks like Wire took 4 keys, it looked like, and it looks like he's going back in to check the chest, I think. Meanwhile, we do have Guelph getting level 6 with a big HP increase, as well as, I believe that was the spell of Radiant.
Radiant's a nice spell. Don't have to worry about those torches when we look in these caves. So we should see if OnlyWireisGrab's going to check that cave that's right outside of Rimbledar as well. Could be interesting to see what we have there.
And it looked like he picked up a club and some clothes from the shop. Won't have enough for the inn here. Let's see if he checks the chest. Does not.
Maybe he figures I'm going to be coming back here to buy more keys later on anyway. We'll come back and check it. Hey, look, it's the jerk.
And it's the jerk. And we're going to figure out why it's called the jerk. Go now. Goodbye.
Oh, hey, look. Joel's have hurt more, and Race have DL2 breath.
Now, we're getting simultaneous lumps of coal back to the start. Alright, so it does look like Guelph is... looks like he's going to just sit down and grind a little bit. We do have OnlyWire checking out the treasury, and we have the big stick, Erdrick's sword in the treasury, along with gold in the middle chest to hopefully activate a gold grind a little later, and you get, use a key, get a key.
And that key refund is nice. It means you can basically have an infinite gold grind if you want to, not having to worry about buying any keys. The sword is going to be great. That's going to, look at that, AP already up to 79. We're almost able to damage Dragon Lord. Not much damage to him, but almost able to.
And once Wire gets a few levels under his belt, I mean, he'll be at attack power 91 real soon.
Yeah, first we're going to check and see what's underneath Tentagel, and I want to say that is Swamp South, maybe?
Looks like he's trying to go north, but can't. So, it might be Mountain Cave. Either that or it's Tablet, because we haven't seen any enemies yet.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's Tablet just because of the lack of enemies. I think we'd have seen something by now.
Yeah, lack of enemies, lack of progress. This certainly screams Tablet. And it looks like he is going to try to dark nav Tablet with, I think he was pulling up a map there. I hope he doesn't get lost. I mean, I've been in this community. I've been racing for, 5 years at this point, and I'm still not comfortable doing Dark Tablet Cave with the number of twists and turns that you need to take in that cave.
Only cave I think I can dark walk right now is Swamp. Anything else, it's like, no, I need a light. If I don't have a light, I'm just exiting right back out.
Level 7 for Guelph, 0031. Oh no, is Wire lost?
I hope not, because there's no way to get outside, no enemies to death warp off of. I mean, you'd hate to see a reset losing almost 9 minutes of progress, but...
And especially it's painful knowing at least, oh, he made it back. Is he going to try again? Okay, looks like we have Guelph kind of getting off the grind a little bit. And looks like he's trying to stretch his legs a little bit. And we do have OnlyWire giving up on the Dark Walk. And, frankly, I agree with that play.
Yeah, OnlyWire doesn't notice, but, one more level will get him Radiant, and then they'll be able to go back in there and actually do an actual good dive. And matter of fact, here's that level now.
Yeah, I would imagine as soon as he gets that spell of Radiant, he's going right back in there. I think that was level 4.
Oh yeah, that was 4. It's 5 is where you get Radiant. Ooh, that's a green dragon.
And Guelph taking on a Metal Scorpion. 2 hits should take out this Metal Scorpion. I think Guelph is making his way kind of downward to where we know Rimbledar is. Oh, but instead of going south, he's going west and north. We haven't seen much of anything in this way.
Those Scorpions are going to be nice when we get hurt or hurt more. That's going to be a nice little ability to level.
No, I mean, Wire can one-shot with 86 attack power, and with Erdrick's sword, he's just one-shotting these Metal Scorps now.
Yeah, there's going to be level 5 for Wire. That's going to give it a Radiant spell. So I'll have to see if EB lines it right back to Tantagel, or if... oh no, okay, I guess it's Radiant's at 6.
Shows what we know. Centroid, the sword was in Tantagel Castle.
Yeah, Tantagel Treasury had the sword. We did not check Rimbledar.
Yeah, we haven't checked the Rimbledar chest yet. Stone Man sends Wire back to start. And it looks like Guelph is death warping here at Droll Magi. Back to start.
Yeah, so right now, Guelph has a little bit of experience and exploration lead, but Wire's got that nice power lead.
Yeah, that big stick is going to help Wire close that experience gap really quick. You know, especially if he sits down to do like any sort of a dedicated grind, that experience gap is going to go away fast.
Guelph, in the meantime, taking on some wolves, getting that 40 experience each. Not a bad play here.
No, not at all. Well, it's 51 strength at level 7 with questionable MP. I don't mind this grind one bit. And while our runners are grinding here, I think now is as good a time as any to shout out our restream team. All right, we have Math Girl on the restream, and we have a dual tracker tonight. Yep, we have Centroid41 and Call Me Q. Some underscores there and Call Me Q, but meh.
There was level 6 for Wire. There is a spell of Radiant, and he is indeed beelining right back to Tantagel.
Yeah, I don't blame him. See what's down there. What the heck? And Guelph is sneaking up on level 8 here in a fairly good zone. You know, Scorpions, Poltergeist, Wolves. It's not too far from a group that includes some skeletons and those metal scorpions. So there's some fairly good experience to be had here in this desert.
Yeah, with 51 attack power, we can pretty much take anything that comes at us. So might as well sit here and keep on grinding up till we can get where we're happy with our level. Speaking of, there's 8, 2, 10, 5, no new spells.
Oh, but power's really nice at this level. HP's really nice. And 24 MP with the spell of heal, probably and decent strength. I think it's probably time to stretch your legs and see what the world has to offer. Oh, there we go. And I completely zonked on what was in Tablet Cave.
I missed it as well.
I blinked and I missed it. I believe Centroid is tracking that side. Centroid, little help!
The irony of a torch in the Tablet Cave after you had to back out till you got Radiant to go find it.
Oh, no, that's Q. Q is tracking Wire, so it was a torch. Thank you, Q. Mike, don't make me sing. Don't make me sing.
It looks like Guelph is happy with the level here. He's going to go do some exploring, maybe take on some of the bigger enemies along the way. It's kind of nice, 400 experience lead at the current moment?
Yeah, give or take. Wire taking on a skeleton, and Guelph taking out another wolf.
I was like, Guelph's really kind of sticking back in the same area. Was kind of pushing a little bit, but is also, just trying to stay in this desert. Green Dragon's going to send him back home. It's not like it's that far to go.
Yeah, I think he got a little spooked because he tried to kind of stretch his legs once in the direction of Rimbledar and the Jerk Cave. And I think each time he's done it, he's run into either a Magic Wyvern or a Green Dragon. So I'm thinking he thinks that this zone, just south here is terrible. So he wants to grind a little bit. He might grind at level 9 or 10 and hopefully has hurt more.
Oh, the race do have DL2 breaths, so that's one thing to watch out for, is OnlyWireisGrab when you sit back home.
Answer to Daru in chat, the Treasury. The Treasury in Tantegel had the sword. Wire found Rimildar, picked up some keys, and checked the Treasury right away. Kilo in chat mentioning that he never has choice words for Dragon Warrior Randomizer, just maniacal laughter. And to that, sir, I say, why not both?
Exactly. Guelph still sticking with these wolves. Not a bad idea. We've got a Magic Wyvern over on OnlyWireisGrab's side. Let's see if he decides he wants to take it out. Nope, he's going to try to run and does not unfortunately get away. He's going to get sent back home.
Probably needs 3 swings there to confidently take out that Magic Wyvern, and unfortunately only has 56 HP and not near enough defense to survive. Magic Wyvern, if they have a little more defense or a little more HP, certainly doable, but not at this combo.
Well, just sticking around, keep on grinding. Not a bad idea. Hey, you take the grind, get to the level you feel comfortable actually pushing out at, and then push. Because, if you kind of push when you're uncomfortable, it can lead you to making mistakes.
Right, and here, for anybody that might be kind of newer to Dragon Warrior Randomizer, you can kind of see, the real difference here between having a dedicated grind with less strength versus a kind of a walking grind with more strength. I mean, the walking grind is just, it's not as efficient as just sitting down in a zone where experience is, and, just getting these levels fairly rapidly.
OnlyWireisGrab finding another cave. That looks to be, I want to say, that is Mountain.
That is indeed Mountain Cave.
We've got another 5 chests in here we can take a look at.
And this will give Guelph here level 9. 12 more power, 4 agility, 7 hit points, 5 NP, and repel. That's another nice strength increase there.
Yeah, Guelph's probably going to be...
What?
I say, Guelph's probably going to be very happy to see that repel spell. Going to make it a lot easier to get away from all these small stuff he doesn't want to take on and only fight the ones you want.
Yep, and Wire went down to the Mountain Cave only to be sent back to start by a Drakima with Hurtmore.
To go pick up the gold. I'm wondering if OnlyWireisGrab thought he had made enough chests for a gold grind and then realized, wait, no, I actually didn't grab any chests.
Yep, it was the Drakima. I believe he could see the chest, but the Drakima took him out before he could get there. And now we do have Guelph stretching his legs a little bit. Unfortunately, we know that there's not much out this way.
Yep, that direction is the dead end. You're going to have to go southwest, unfortunately, if you want to find anything.
Oh, Guelph gets out of there with 2 HP. Now, the question is, can he traverse these hills to actually see Rimmildar? Nope.
Not looking like it. Nope.
And we have Wire creeping up on level 8. Going back into Rim. What's he going to pick up here?
Maybe that half plate?
Half plate and a large shield. I mean, either one, really. There you go, picks up the half plate.
Now does Wire pick up the chest this time?
Not quite sure he has enough keys to do that.
Silly Dabbit, thanks for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone from Silly Dabbit Street, joining us fairly early on in this particular DWRC.
And really, what we know, Wire has a little bit of an exploration lead here, having found Rimmildar and keys and the sword in the Tentacle Treasury. But Guelph now has finally seen Rimmildar. We'll also see this Wraith with Dragon Lord Breath, which is unfortunate. So the exploration lead now is minimal for Wire. He knows where Mountain Cave is, and he's going back there right now.
Yeah, it's going to feel bad on Guelph's side. You finally get to see another town, and we know what it is. He doesn't know how long it's been since, maybe his opponent's gone down there and just immediately sent home right after it gets on your screen.
So we have Guelph trying to make his way back to Rimmildar. Wire encountering another stone man. And yes, unfortunately, 30 agility means you cannot run from stone man.
I mean, you can. You're just not very likely to.
Well, I mean, you're big, and they're big, they're made of stone, and you still can't run from them, because I guess they're just that big.
Yeah, Guelph's still holding on to about a 600 experience lead, but OnlyWireisGrab really making up for it with that exploration lead at the current moment.
So little does Guelph know that these enemies he's killing on the way back to what we know was Rimmildar is really going to be good for him, just to pick up some gold to get a full assortment of keys.
Yeah, I'm more concerned, more interested in to see what Guelph's going to do once we get those keys, get back to Tantagel, and he finds that sword in the treasury. Is he going to kind of still sit back and try to grind some, or is he going to say, oh wow, how long have I been without this sword? I need to push.
I don't know. I think, I'm kind of putting myself in Guelph's shoes here, right? You're 24 minutes into the seed. I mean, Rimmildar was a bit of a hike. So I don't, at this point, I don't necessarily think I'm behind. Because I sat down and grinded, and the grind really wasn't that difficult. So it's not like the sword would have been that much of a boon for grinding earlier. Now the question is, does he stretch out? Yeah, probably after getting the sword.
Guelph got very lucky getting away from that golem that tried to stop him right outside of Rimmildar. That would have been heartbreaking to be that close and be denied once again.
Yeah, that would have been rage-inducing. But we do have Guelph here, getting the full complement of keys, and I bet you he will check the treasure chest here to see what's there.
Here's hoping for that 2-for-1 refund.
Green Dragon sending Wire back to start.
It's just an herb.
I'm not sure what's worse there. An herb, 1 key, or a torch?
I think the key is worse.
Guelph, taking a look, decides, meh. Knowing, though, that the half-plate armor and large shield is there, he'll be back soon.
He then finds a jerk and says, yeah, I'll be back for you later.
So for those of you, well, you saw why the jerk is called the jerk earlier, but the reason why he kicks you out is because you didn't bring him Erdrick's token. You also know this. You also need the Stones of Sunlight and the Staff of Rain. In order to get the Staff of Rain, you need to trade in the Silver Heart. You need those three, right? The staff, the stones, and the token to trade in at the jerk to get the rainbow drop so you can access Sharlock, the final dungeon in the game.
Well, it's going to make it in the mountain. It's getting to the first chest. It's just some more gold.
And that's a little unfortunate, right? Because OnlyWire has, I believe, dived the mountain cave 2 or 3 times and hasn't yet gotten to the first chest. And it does look like Guelph is on his way down to the second floor.
Yeah, this is where that experience lead is going to come in handy for Guelph. Having that extra resources, the ability to make it down here and not get absolutely ambushed immediately.
Oh, but it looks like this stone man is going to treat Guelph kind of sort of just as rudely. Oh, does not get away.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be 1 HP in a dream, but alas, was not to be.
But I would, as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing for Guelph, because I would imagine he's going to immediately check the treasury, which we know has the sword.
Yeah, the only bad side is going to be also going to immediately go down and check the underneath Tantagel, find the tablet cave, and be rewarded with that wonderful, wonderful torch.
Alright, so Guelph has now picked up his big stick, and now can do actual damage to the Dragon Lord.
Oh my gosh, we can do 2 to 5 damage. That's amazing.
At level 9, right?
So at that point, we only need, what, about 400 MP to have enough heal mores to make it through?
Yeah, give or take. Oh, and we finally are seeing some chests down here in second floor of Mountain Cave. First is a magic key. And then some fairy water.
I found a Drakey in a box. So he wasn't actually in the box, he was just on top of it.
Fighter's ring, that's handy.
Hey, and now OnlyWireisGrab can do damage to Dragon Lord. It's only 1 damage, but it's at least damage.
And these Drakeys, these bats are everywhere down in this basement. Guelph heading back, I would imagine, to Mountain Cave to take on the bottom part of it.
Meantime, we're going to pick up the last chest, and it's a curse spout. So we know there's a search spot somewhere with something.
Yep, it could be the Coal search spot, it could be the Hawksnest search spot, or it could be the Overworld search spot. We don't know much yet, but we have time. We have plenty of time, and we've seen, what, maybe 1/10 of this map?
Maybe, if that.
Yeah, we really haven't seen much of the map, right? We've seen from Tantagel down basically to Mountain Cave. We know there's nothing out east. So now we need to start going west.
Yeah, we need to go west and see if it's northwest or straight west.
Now, Guelph does get away from that Demon Knight.
Yeah, that was scary there for a second. It didn't look like he was going to be able to get away, but managed to get out. And here we have Wire heading back up into Rimildar. Probably going to go check that shop again. Maybe pick something else up?
Guelph with a second consecutive miss as an attack on a Demon Knight. You know, with 111 attack power, you can two-shot a Demon Knight, but you need to hit the first one. We do have level 10 here, though, for Guelph. Hey, look, agility! 312, 410, Spell of Sleep.
Yeah, 46 agility. That's enough to go to the Dragon Lord on, right?
I do believe we've seen at least one or two seeds already this tournament, one with that much agility or less.
I don't know who would do that. Cough, cough, cough.
Wire picking up that wonderful herb locked behind the Rimuldar locked doors.
Ooh, Guelph gets caught by the golem. Golems don't hurt more. That's not nice, but gets away.
I mean,
Only to run into Druin Dragon.
Right now, that's not nice. But in the future, golems with hurt more, good thing. Especially once you get Erdrick's Arm. Alright, golems with hurt more do far less damage than golems with punch more.
Very true, and we do have stout spells, so if it's a high percentage hurt more, that might not be that bad an idea to grind on. Guelph looking like they're going to try to make their way back over to the mountain cave. In the meantime, Wire seems to be doing some grinding up here, which don't blame him. Trying to say, hey, let's get a couple more levels, see if we can get things going a little bit.
Level 9 here for Wire.
Like Guelph having a little bit better time of making it through Mountain Cave on this dive. Just about to hit the stairs to the second level.
Alright, now on this second level, we only basically saw a bunch of Drakies. I don't know what other enemies we saw down here.
It was just Drakey, and more Drakey, I believe.
While finding and donning the Ring of the Fighter.
Fire with the cast of Repel. Looks like we're going to be trying to sneak out to the northwest now, see what we can find.
So I don't know if this is an actual attempt at an Axe Knight, or if this is a Death Warp, but I think he's going to get the Axe Knight, and he does.
I mean, when you've got 116 attack power at level 10...
and 77 HP, I mean, you can take on the Axe Knights.
Wire going out towards the west-west and finds absolutely nothing, just a dead end, so he's going to start working the way back north. Oh, so the Star Wyvern says, no, you're going to go back home. And Guelph?
Oh, go ahead.
So Guelph pulling up almost a 1,000-point experience lead at the current moment.
Yeah, but I like that play from Guelph, though, to pick up that gold chest, because he knows Grimmeldar's right north. He can take that gold chest that he just got. That got him over 1,000 gold, and he's going to go buy that half-plate.
Well, that is a very, very heads-up move there by Guelph. Meantime, Wire is going to take advantage of being sent back home and restock on keys.
There we go. So again, kind of what remains the difference in this race here, Wire has explored some off to the west, but we do have Guelph with a 800, 900 experience lead, and that's been pretty consistent for probably the last 20 minutes, is that he has maintained quite the experience lead. Oh, is Guelph going to try to take on this stone man here to get him to level 11?
But sleep is going to town. I mean, you're doing 30 to 40 damage a swing. Not a bad idea.
No, not a bad idea at all. And there goes the stone man.
Yeah, that's gonna... Well, not quite. We're just shy of level 11. That's not gonna get us there. Oh, just in case you forgot, the Drolls have hurt more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was more of a spite kill from Guelph than anything. It's like, really? You're gonna back attack me and cast hurt more? Fine, eat this blade. Shook.
Alright, we're out of the swamp, across the bridge, back into another desert, and let's see if there's anything up here.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Up to NG, these are standard flags. So this is, the standard quest items, closed Sharlock, pretty standard stuff. And one more droll will get Guelph level. Or a green dragon. This'll do.
And well, we have 116 attack power, might as well.
Yep, 2 shots should reliably kill green dragons.
Yep, and that's going to be level 11 for Guelph. We have 1 power, no speed, 2 hit points, 24 magic, and the big heal more.
Oh, and the stone man takes wire and throws him back to start. Okay, so apparently there was a way to kind of wind your way eastward. Not that it's done Guelph much good yet.
Wait and see. So far, just a lot of desert and swamp. And the gold man, if you want some gold.
Yep,
And there's a cave. I believe that's the grave.
Swamp.
Oh,
Swamp south. Got the spell of outside. We're walking it up.
Yeah, no hurt more as of yet, so I don't think Guelph's going to take the time to check and see what's on the spike tile. I believe this is just going to be let's go straight through and see what's on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, this could backdoor into Garenham or, just lead to a town that's right next door to the Swamp Cave. Like that. Oh, look, it's Hawksness, because of course it is. What else would it be?
I was waiting for that. It's like, it's going to be a town. It's Hawksness. Well, I mean, still, go check the spike tile here. You never know. If it happens to be a stone man, it's not like we can't kill it right now.
Well, I mean, green dragon we can kill. A blue dragon is possible?
Heck, we should be able to take on Axe Knights right now. 2-shot them.
Yep. Okay, so this is going to be a damage race. Is it possible? Axe Knight? Maybe. No.
Oh,
Maybe.
It still might be possible.
34. Another big attack gets it done. 24 does not.
Oh. Oh, you hate to see it by 2 HP.
And I have that Price is Right horn going back in the back of my mind.
Because we used to see if Guelph makes a beeline straight back there. In the meantime, OnlyWireisGrab following in Guelph's footsteps is found that little path to the east and was working their way around. Should be able to find Swamp Cave pretty soon. Have to see what they decide to do. Or, well, actually, they'll have to try this again, as the Green Dragon says, no, go home.
But Wire is very close to picking up level 10. Just needs 90 more experience. Yep, and looks like he is kind of, boogieing right back there.
Yeah, this one, I think that's the only direction our runners can really go. So, not surprising to see them beeline that direction.
Attack 9 guy for Z2R, Aaron? You're going to have to enlighten me on that, because I do watch some Z2R as much as I can, and I don't know if I've ever heard about Attack 9 guy. Guelph is making his way back up here to Swamp Cave. Is he going in, or is he going back?
I just going home. White Knight says, DL2 breath, hi. Yeah, no, bye. That is level 10 there for OnlyWire, so.
One more level and we get that wonderful spell of Heal More. Hey, look, Demon Knights don't dodge every single attack. In fact, Wire got 2 in a row on a Demon Knight.
A nice little 90 experience boost for him. I like this play by Wire too. Going ahead, use the inn to heal up, get all your resources back after the walk through the swamp to get down this far, and then that way, make your way through the next area. You've got full resources already.
And it looks like he is going to head the same way that Guelph is right now, so he should encounter Swamp Cave at some point soon.
But we just got to get through this little desert here with all the green dragons and wizards and golems. Oh my!
Guelph running into a golem, and the golem's like, no, back to start with you. Whack.
It has not been a nice walk to try to get this far for our runners here.
No.
Well, we've got plenty of attack power. We don't have plenty of hit points.
Now, I wonder if Guelph might do just a touch of a grind here. I mean, he's only about 200 experience away from level 12. I wonder if maybe he just sits down, gets level 12, before he gets to Rimildar. Yep, there we go.
So we have
need to sit down.
8, 12, 24, 5, and outside. Well, there's our hit points.
Well, that'll help. That'll help a lot.
Look at those numbers light up on your screens. We have 3 oranges and a green now. That was a nice level.
Yeah, indeed. And even got some agility out of the deal, which was sorely lacking for both of our runners.
Agility's just a number.
Very true. I mean, even I, one of the harshest critics of agility, do recognize that it is necessary for defense. I will absolutely argue its effectiveness in determining run percentages, but it is necessary for defense.
So here I am coming from the free enterprise community and saying agility is just a black magic that we just don't discuss.
Yes. In the Final Fantasy IV free enterprise community, what is it? It needs to be 14, 28, or 42, the agility of your central character, something like that?
For a perfect breakpoint, yes. Otherwise, you want to have it as low as you can go.
Right.
In the meantime, we found Garenham right next to Sharlock.
Only upgrade there is a full plate, so meh.
Picking up the Dragon Scale. Get a little bit of extra defense. I like the play here. You've got the money, you're here. Might as well pick it up and put it on and help yourself out.
Now, of course, you know it's going to be one of the 3 chests in the back, right? Just because.
Oh, of course. So taking the rest at the end, and it is going to be waiting on the NPCs to get out of our way.
Garen hamsters, as they are so lovingly called. Hey, but the Red Sea parted for wire. Picks up a herb.
You called it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And we got a magic key refund in our third, so.
Oh, accidentally walks out of Garenham. Alright, now wait a minute. Hold on. Chat. I put a curse on a run, and y'all are the first ones to point it out. I accurately call something, and dead quiet.
I actually shot the maze. Why did not pick up the key refund there?
Hmm.
Alright, so this has got to be grave.
This has got to be grave.
I was say that's the only other dark cave we haven't seen yet. So yeah, that is 100% grave.
Guelph should be able to take care of this Axe Knight with the spell of Heal More now. So even if it does back attack, don't chance it. You chanced it, you won. Okay.
So if you're Guelph here, do you, well, that's a whammy. Do you grind, or do you just say, screw you, Axe Knight, I'm going home?
Screw you, Axe Knight, I'm going home, but I'm coming back with a hurt one.
That works. Anyway, we find a torch, we discard the Dragon Scale. I don't need the Dragon Scale anymore, so I completely agree with this idea.
I believe it was gold in another chest, and nothing of consequence for the other chest.
Got the wires making his way down, looking like we're going to try to dive down. Well, first we're going to get level 11, or we just stuck? They're stuck. Oh, we have a metal slime on Guelph's side. We have one hit already. And running away.
Well, now finding Garenham.
I just realized, does that mean we have a vanilla grave?
Well, a vanilla location of the grave. Now, if the silver harp is in its vanilla location, then I do believe it would be accurate to call out the designer of said rando, McGrew, in that fact that it is not random enough.
Well, we get the token from chest 4, so dropping a torch, getting the token. That's at least our first homework item we've seen. I have never stopped to talk to the person, but I agree with that NPC so much.
What did the NPC say?
I don't like people. Go away.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm gonna have to start doing that now that I know that that's a thing.
Yeah, take a day and just talk to every NPC and see what everybody says.
TWR, 100% NPC talk. New category.
Don't give the admins ideas. That'll be their next tournament.
Agrel.
Are you kidding me?
Alright, so we now know the harp, we now know the token. We haven't seen where to trade in the harp yet. We still need to find the Stones of Sunlight, but they are, the number of places where the Stones of Sunlight can be is starting to disappear greatly. It could be on the coal spot, it could be on the overworld spot, or in the Stones of Sunlight cave.
At this point, I would have put my money on the Stones of Sunlight Cave for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Now, Wire is a little bit, at a disadvantage here because Wire has not yet made it to level, I think it was 12 that Outside appeared.
That is correct.
And Outside would be really nice to have right about now.
Yeah, Guelph is going to be able to grab the harp here and be outside before Wire even gets back to the second floor.
Alright, there we go. So now we have Guelph emerging from the shadow of Sherlock, which, is Garanham, finding a town over there and is like, I want in. Oh, cave, is this our harp trade-in? Nope, this is Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave. And in it we have...
It's gold.
So
I
we have Go ahead.
I feel like someone came in and Indiana Jones the stone and just left a stack of gold in its place.
So we do have exactly 2 spots left in the overworld to look at, right? We have the overworld search spot, which may or may not have something in it, and we know coal, which may or not have something in it. Now, we know one of them has to because we've seen one cursed belt, but that's it.
As a runner, you would want to have the coal search spot have it. As a viewer, you want to have the overworld search spot to have it, and some very, very weird coordinates that requires the rescuing of Princess Gwalin.
Well, now, I don't map, right? And especially when I commentate, I don't map. But if the coordinates aren't near the castle, it's going to be a hard count.
Yeah, I think you get anything with coordinates going north, you're in trouble. Otherwise, anything else, depending on how close it is, it might be countable. But I think if you go anything above 20-ish, yeah, you're going to be in a world of hurt.
Well, they certainly can't be in a world of hurt more because they don't have it yet.
Yep, Hurt and Hurt More, the only 2 spells we have not seen as of yet.
Probably level 16, just because Math Girl has to roll something that has some negative quality to it.
It wouldn't be a Math Girl seed without it. Look at that. Why are putting the Axe Knight to sleep? Well, it didn't last long.
Could one of our trackers pretty please bring up the stats on an Axe Knight? Because I want to say that was a 1 in 16 that just landed.
Well, if it was, it landed it again, because got him once again.
Wait, he did it twice in a fight?
Twice in a row, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, our wonderful trackers. Okay. I have said it before, and now as far as I'm concerned, this is proof. Oh, look, Breckenridge. This is proof.
Well, say, since I've...
has a very, very tenuous relationship with math. And that's all I'll say.
That's like, well, saying, since I'm here, I'll use the Motel 6. Might as well get all my stuff back. Hey, how have I broken your reality? I mean, I know how, but I just want to hear Beta say it.
I mean, well, I think it's Dragon Warrior Randomizer. I think it's the rando that breaks reality.
There's a reason they say rando, gonna rando. In the meantime, Wire got stopped by a AK and got sent right back home.
1160 at level 13 for Guelph.
That was absolutely nothing to write home about. This is like the Bridgemore seed. There are so many bridges.
Indeed. Sparkover would love this seed. Her being quite the aficionado of bridges. Oog! Thank you for the raid. Very much appreciative.
Well, just gonna go check and see if we have coordinates.
Alright, what do we have? Let us wish the word. But must go fight! So that puts Erdrick's armor in Sharlock.
Yeah, because that's gonna mean that Cole has our stones.
Yep.
I mean, as a viewer, that's absolutely wonderful to see. As a runner, you're probably saying words that cannot be repeated on a restream at the current moment.
So Math Girl does provide a twist to the seed, because you don't mind seeing the sword in Sherlock. You definitively mind seeing the armor in Sherlock, because that means you have to go through those stupid tiles and lose 15 HP every single step.
On the bright side, if you want to say there's a bright side to it, at least you know that you're going to be making 2 dives in Sherlock. You're not going to be able to do it in one shot.
Well, I mean, never say never. I mean, the next level could double Guelph's MP for all we know.
True, we might not be able to find the stones until we get to like 200 MP, and it's like, oh yeah, now I got MP to burn, we're fine.
1 dive, let's go. So I'm pretty sure at this point, unless my brain is defaulting, which it could, I'm pretty sure that town that our runner saw that was southeast of Sharlock, I think that's Cole. Question is, how the holy heck do you get to it? And Guelph is like, alright, screw this nonsense, I'm just fighting everything. Okay, so Guelph now passing by Breckenary. Making his way up north. And there's Cole. Alright, so he'll pick up his stones of sunlight. Wait. I'd say he'd be in Gomo, but I don't think we know where the staff trade-in cave is.
No, we have not seen the staff trading cave, I just realized.
That could be mildly problematic. And it looks like we have Wire heading back toward where we know the swamp cave to be. And now Guelph's hunt for the Staff of Rain Trading Cave begins.
We just need to find a wizard to give a staff to, or to give the heart to, so we can get a staff, so we can get a rainbow drop, so we can go find some armor.
Oh, Breckenary.
Oh, the cave is not up there. Well, it's going to go back the way we came.
And that should be it.
It is! Guelph is in go mode.
1 hour, 2 minutes, 33 seconds, 30, can you get it to 40? 39. 39 seconds. He is in go mode.
Now all Guelph needs to do is go see a old man in a cave, tell him to stop being a jerk and give him some items so he can get a rainbow drop. Dive down into Sharlock and find himself some armor.
So Wire goes into Cantlin, leaves, and then goes back in. Oh yeah, I can look at the coordinates. So the question is, where do you grind? I mean, Swamp Cave kind of makes some sense because it's not that terribly far from Garanham. It is a bit of a haul, though. Oxness had an axe tonight, but you don't have Hurtmore.
We got 126 attack power. I don't think we definitely need Hurtmore for these axe knights.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I honestly think...
Good.
I honestly think Oxness and those axe knights are probably the way you want to go. To answer your question in chat, no one has checked the spike tile in Swamp as of yet. We'll have to see if someone does anytime soon.
No, that said, this area that Guelph's in with the green dragons and the Magiwyverns, that's not a bad area.
No,
I don't trust overworld grinds because, sometimes rando can be rando and you'll go 100 steps without getting an encounter. But, I mean, it's not a terrible area right here. DH Stom in chat saying, I would grind an Agamus. Wrong rando, Stom. Final Fantasy Randomizer's over that way. See? Pointing back. Point right there. You have Guelph reloading on supplies.
Elf's only what? I mean, this blue dragon, if you can defeat him, is going to get him to 14?
Yeah. This blue dragon will give 100. I can't do it. And we'll give him level 14.
Alright, so here we go. We have 2 more power, 9 more speed, 2 more hit points, 3 more magic points, and no new spells.
Fantastic. But on the good news, that agility from between a level 11 and level 14, it goes up 22 points. So level 68 agility is not all that bothersome at this point. At this point, 68 agility, it's kind of whatever. It's average.
The moment right now, it's for the most part, our MP is the only thing that's really lacking. Everything else is coming along quite nicely.
And Wire making his way through Swamp Cave.
Since Wire's already been to the other side once, be interested to see if he takes the spike tile now. Nope, still deciding I'm just going to go straight through. Might be going for those axe knights.
To answer Bob Pineapple, I guess it depends if there's a town nearby. Yeah, Darenham is quite literally in the shadow of Sherlock, and it's like 2 tiles away. It's very literally in the shadow of Sherlock. Oh, that golem grind would be so tempting.
Oh, if we had the... So yeah, if we had the flute, I would be 100%.
Or if we had the armor, right? Because remember, golems have hurt more.
I mean, even if we had the armor without the flute, I don't think I would go for it. I would go for the flute to put him to sleep, a stop spell to stop the hurt more, and then go to town and just flute as necessary.
Oh, that's true. And there is stop spell.
I'm not saying I might have done that once already this tournament.
Hey, I've done flute golem grinds before they were 350 experience, so I'm very familiar with that one.
We're taking, it's what, 2 hits per Axite for the most part? Maybe the occasional 3rd hit?
Yeah, I'd say the average is about 2.5. Because it seems to be one battle is 2, one battle is 3.
Yep. And basically you're using a heal more every other one and then a heal in the in-betweens. That's not a bad grind and usage of our resources here. At this point, we need, what, about another 8 more to get us to level 15?
I can't math that fast. So what are we at? So we need 7,500? 7,500, so that's about 800. Yeah, I'd say 7. 6.
I don't think we get there on this run. We're going to have to go back out and refill resources, but should be able to get there next one pretty dang easily. Looks like Wire's about to get lost in the land of bridges.
But we'll find the harp trade. Or no, that's not harp trading cave. That's Stone to Sunlight cave. My bad. Alright, so Guelph winding up in Garenham. Let's see what he does. Just gonna check out... Is he gonna get a full plate?
Thinking about it.
I mean, you have the gold, you're right here, you might as well get the upgrade. And he does get the upgrade, and I believe so did Wire. They got simultaneous full plate armor upgrades.
I think, is Guelph about to make a dive for that armor?
It would make sense. Yeah, you kind of do a walking grind as you go down.
We got a blue dragon here right away upon entering Sherlock.
Alright, so one heal more gone. Two heal more is gone. So what does he have now? 55 MP, so that's 6? 7. 6. That is 6 heal mores to get down to the basement. Let's see if he can make it.
That's not a good start.
That's a good start.
Baby breath. You'd love to see a red dragon with baby breath. That is nice. Three hits, that's 350, and level 15.
4 more power, 10 more agility, 10 more hit points, 6 more MP. Nice. And as oh my goodness. Man, I'm doing so good with my predictions, right? Hurt and hurt more at level 16.
Hey, Z, what's the lottery numbers for tomorrow?
I should have saved up all my luck for the big Powerball drawing that was last week. I really should have.
Yeah, at this point, I think you go for level 16, though. 77 MP, while doable, is not ideal.
No, not ideal at all. Boy, you know, I'm just looking. Our Sherlock here is loaded. It's got the flute, it's got the death necklace, and it has Erdrick's armor. Right, but you know, let's math, right? Let's math for a minute. They're doing 8 to 16 damage, right? Guelph will do 8 to 16 damage, so that's an average of 12 per attack, right? So that means on average, you're going to need about 13, 14 attacks, and you don't even have 10 heal mores. So it's somewhat close to go time, but it is decidedly not there yet.
Yeah, you would need to get at least 2, if not 3 doubles. And while, yeah, 121 hit points is definitely enough to get a couple doubles, possibly, you don't want to have to bank on that.
Right, exactly. You would need good rolls and good attack luck. And it's just, it's not there.
Oh, this is going to be problematic here for Guelph. The Armor Knights had stop spells, stopped him immediately, but he does get through. He's able to survive and move on.
And again, if you have Erdrick's Armor, that's not a problem. Because Erdrick's Armor resists stop spell. But he has made it down to the U-Room, he has made it down to Zone 3. Oh, hi, Red Dragon.
Baby Breath on the Red Dragon, once again, not a problem.
So I think Wire is looking for coal at this point. I think coal is the only thing Wire has not yet seen.
Correct. And unfortunately for him, it's going to have... Well, no, Wire hasn't found Heart Turning Cave either.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, they're kind of in the same area.
Very true.
All right, here we go. We are we are approaching the Sharlock Treasury. Will the armor be here? Will it be in Judge's Table? Will the Death Necklace be here? Will it be in Judge's Table? Same with the flute. But let's go with the armor. Let's play the pyramid. Which chest is going to have Erdrick's armor? The 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, $300 chest, or will it be in Judge's Table? Get your guesses in chat right now.
I am saying Judge's Table.
I'm going to go with 200. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So it looks like it's the flute that ends up in the Judge's Table, as we found the Death Necklace and the armor here in the pyramid.
Why am I getting booed in chat? Just because I called another thing in this seed correctly? Really? That's why I'm getting booed? Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm feeling the love here, everyone. I'm feeling it.
Meantime, Guelph is going to go ahead and dive down. Let's check and see what's on this spike tile, just for knowledge's sake.
Yeah, for knowledge's sake, I absolutely do. So that means the flute is up in Judge's Table. So if it's a golem here, I mean, granted the golems have hurt more, but the golem here could be a pain in the butt.
It's a golem. Do you see Guelph U-turn and back out and head for the Judge's Table and try to pick up that flute?
Heck no! Alright, here's level 16. What do we got? Is this going to be go mode? 1 power, 8 agility, 20 hit points, 4 MP. There's hurt more. Alright, so
that's 81 MP. That's still not enough, at least for me.
Well, here's the thing. Though, that 141 HP, right, that brings Death Necklace into play.
Very true.
So that's 143 attack power. Right, 140, doing quick math, that's going to be 10 to 21 damage, an average of 15. That's 10 hits on the Dragon Lord. You have 10 heal mores. With an opening double and an ending double, you've got a heal more to spare. I think it's go time.
Yes, we're about to find out if Guelph casts Repel right here. I'm just going to get that. Well, yeah, we're out of MP, so we can't cast Repel. So if we cast Repel now and then re-heal, that might be the deciding factor of, hey, we're going.
Well, I think at a defensive power of 83, I think the only thing you're repelling is going to be the wizards anyways. I think. I don't think that repels werewolves. So, I mean, you don't really need repel for Sherlock. All right, and with that 86 agility, I do believe now you're a 50% chance to run from everything in Sherlock, at least. We're at least 50% to run from everything in Sherlock, I believe. But of course, 50% in Dragon Warrior means it either always happens or it never happens. So...
Well, at least these red dragons have baby breath. You're not going to be losing too much HP if you can't run right away from them. So there's that. Plus, again, with the armor, you're gaining an HP a step. That's not too bad. Yeah, Guelph really showing off those run percentages. We are running first try on almost everything so far.
Yep, indeed. Although, as Beta kind of mentions, I do believe Zone 3 has both Armored Knights and Red Dragons, which are the two enemies in the game that are hardest to run from. So let's see if this luck keeps up once he gets into Zone 3. Yeah, so Wire is definitely kind of lost while looking for coal. Unfortunately, we know it's on the Swamp Continent, and it's kind of a windy path to get there. Wire is certainly... That's one thing he needs, right? He needs coal, and around coal is certainly the trade-in cave, but he needs to find coal first.
Right now, unfortunately, wandering around on the wrong continent, needs to get back to Garenham. Back to the Swamp Cave and then back through there. In the meantime, Guelph has made it back to the bottom floor and is just a short walk around the castle away from a Dragon Lord 2 fight.
These Armored Knights with Stop Spell are fantastic, because that is a free chance to run.
Armored Knights with Stop Spell, Red Dragons with Baby Breath. I mean, couldn't ask for a better red seed.
Hey, look, we actually see a wizard.
Trackers popping up. The Red Dragons have 50% fire, and they have Fight More.
Yeah, it's 50-50 chance you take that and run. No pun intended.
Wire finds a jerk. Wire apparently did get the stones at some point, because that is the rainbow drop. And oh, you love seeing Actites on the spike tile. So here we go. The only question here is Guelph going to put on a death necklace, which we think we are going to.
Probably put it on in the Dragon Lord fight? Yep, definitely. There we go. The death necklace has been donned.
Stop spell height.
Yep, absolutely gotta love the stop spell. Let's see if he uses some herbs to try to guarantee that opening double. Probably not a bad idea. There we go. Yep, that swing will take care of it. There we go.
Alright. Alright, and here we are into Dragon Lord 2. Dragon Lord gets the back attack, so you know that double you were hoping for? Never mind, you're not getting it.
16. Ooh, with a 21, that's a 37. $58. My goodness. Thump. Thump.
3 hits in, already a third of the way done.
$71, I think. 71, 72. $85. $96. Hey, look. No, there's not a min. That's one away from the min. But 96.
Yeah, I think barring a miss menu at this point, Guelph has this. But that's 110 right now.
Yeah, thank you. I missed that one. 126. Yeah, he's got this in the bag. This next swing could do it. I think you should only take 2 more. There's one. That'll do.
Okay, that'll do, Z. That'll do. GG's out in chat for Guelph, who is going to win this race. Takes out the Dragon Lord, is going to cast a turn, head back to the castle, speak to the king, and finish this seed out.
Indeed. Guelph has finished in first place in this seed with an official race time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 33 seconds. Well done to Guelph.
GG's. We'll see if Guelph would like to hop in for an interview regarding this seed. In the meantime, Wire is still searching for... What are we searching for at this point? We've got the rainbow drop. I guess we're... No, he turned in everything. He found coal. He's turned in everything, has the rainbow drop.
Wire does? Really?
Yes, I
Did he
watched...
find coal?
I don't remember, but I watched him turn it in.
Okay.
But this way, the jerk did not kick him out the cave, so I'm assuming he turned him in.
Well, no, the jerk won't kick you out of the cave if you have the token.
Oh.
You don't need all 3. You just need the token and he won't kick you out.
Ah, okay, well then maybe he doesn't have it then.
But I think this is coal right here for him. Yep, there it is.
Okay, so now we're about to grab the stones.
Right. Yep, now we're about to grab the stones, so he still has the harp, but he's again going to find the harp trading cave soon. Aaron mentioning that he's seen one player so far in this tourney get yeeted out by the jerk. Well, then you missed it earlier, because Wire got yeeted himself.
No, don't cast it. Oh.
You know, McGrew should edit that. The old man cast the spell of yeet. Oh, does Wire think that he's already turned in the harp to the staff? Oh no!
That's what I'm wondering. I guess we're about to find out.
Yep, oh no. He's gonna talk to the old man. I must go fight, and he's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I still have a harp. I don't have the Staff of Rain.
Yep, that's not a good thing. But in the meantime, we are joined by our winner, Guelph. GG's. We'll have Guelph with us very shortly. Guelph's just double-checking audio, making sure that everyone's going to be able to hear our questions and be able to answer all of our questions.
It looks like Discord is discording. Looks like Guelph has joined us in chat, though. GG, Guelph, well played.
Can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you a little bit.
If I can hear you, can you hear us?
I still can't hear you guys.
Oh no! He can't hear us, but we can hear him now. Looks like Guelph is going to restart his Discord, so we will turn our attention here to Wire, who is looking for the Staff Kraden Cave, which we know is close to coal. So hopefully he will make a beeline straight for the coal region. And then there you go.
Going to take a quick pit stop here into Rimbledar to refresh on resources.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yay!
Yay! GG, well played.
GG's, Guelph.
Thank you. It was a fun seed. It's nice to get all that strength straight from the start. And thankfully I found things in a good order. And from the looks of it, it's just a good thing that I found all the things.
Yeah, I mean, and your choice to grind at the beginning really, it really kind of gave you a head start.
Yeah, it was such a fast grind being able to take out skeletons and wolves in the first, 5 minutes of the game, roughly? 5 to 10 minutes, so I was, hoping for Hurtmore to branch out faster, but just kept getting enough strength and had enough hit points that it was like, okay, I can find something to help me at that point.
Yeah, and then once you found the sword, right after getting your keys in Earldar and finding the sword, then it kind of turned into, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. At that point, it was, I think the hardest thing was not getting ambushed by wraiths or run blocked by golems, because it took me a few tries to get through the swamp cave and get Hawksness there.
And OnlyWireisGrab has unfortunately forfeited from the race. Don't necessarily blame him. He's still he found everything, but he's still looking for the Kraden Cave.
Oh yeah, and that was way off in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of off with coal, but coal was, I mean, that was a windy path to find coal.
It was. It was. I was just glad that, we had healing so I could stay alive and find everything on one trip out there.
Yeah, and then, of course, hurt more showing up at level 16, which of course is the go level, right? So couldn't really use it to take advantage of those axe knights. I have to say though that Sharlock was actually kind of nice, especially once you got the armor, right? Because the red dragons had baby breath, and the armored knights had stop spell, so not bad. It was a pretty, I'm not going to say easy, but a pretty decent Sharlock.
Right, as far as Sharlocks go, that was an easy one.
Yeah, it didn't help having such a high enough agility that you were 50-50 to run from pretty much anything. So, and as I said, all the hard enemies had really easy stuff to deal with.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially the armored knights. Seeing the hurt and stop spell out of them, or the slap and tickle, like I like to call it.
So this is your first win in the Druin group. So well done. Just gotta. Do you know when your next race is scheduled at all?
I think I've got Seawolf on Wednesday.
Oh, nice. So just a day of downtime here for you before heading off into your next race. Very well. So you head in with a little bit of momentum. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, it's this is probably the best week of the month schedule wise. So I'm trying to get a couple matches in, so I'm not rushing at the last minute.
And Wire has declined an interview.
That's too bad.
So I guess, Gambit, do you have any questions or comments or anything for Guelph? For Guelph, any other comments about the seed?
So not really. I mean, you played it pretty well. It's just, again, as you mentioned, it was one heck of a map, having to wind around and bridge and swamp and everything, just round and round and round you win. It's a good job navigating it, being able to find everything there at the end to be able to get through it.
Yeah, even though it was windy, it seemed fairly linear, though. So it was just a matter of just keep going in the one direction you could, and you'd eventually find everything. But yeah, I'm glad to finally get a win, and hope I can string together a few more and maybe sneak into the playoffs.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, you're going to say already 2 losses, 1 and 2 going in, but I mean, the way these groups are set up, you've got a lot of runners who are newer, you got runners who are veterans, and anything can happen. I'm proving that myself with the one win I've squeaked out. So you never know. 4 and 3 might be enough to sneak into the playoffs, and already a third of the way there.
And I'm not going to downplay my remaining opposition in any way, but I did get my 2 seeded matches out of the way early. So I have, only players who did not make that top 16, or I guess in our case, the top 9. If there's a good place to be 0 and 2, it's against the 2 seeded players in the group.
Well, I definitely look forward to catching your next race on Wednesday and future races. I believe we are looking for a raid target at this point, as that's going to be it for us for tonight. But we do have a bunch of matches coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, indeed. I'm trying to bring up the schedule here, but it's fighting me a little bit. Unfortunately. And yeah, I know that our Google API has had issues. So sometimes the schedule doesn't always appear. But I do believe I'm pretty sure we have races starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I've
got it up if you'd like me to read it out.
Go for it. If you've got it, Gambit, go for it, my friend.
All right, we've got at 8 o'clock, we have Archfield Monk taking on Quentin Patrick. At 9 o'clock, that's at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, you have Aaron2U2 taking on Beef Supreme TV, as well as Riplet taking on Malachor. At 8 o'clock, we have Sausage Link taking on Chromoclasm. At 10 o'clock, you have Arn Polly taking on Secret Agent Rand. And at 11 o'clock, you've got Yakko Wacko 20 taking on Z. As our wonderful restreamer Mackerel has put the schedule up on the screen for everyone to read.
Yep, indeed. So, yeah, a bunch of races coming up. And we'll find out what gets restreamed. It depends on our wonderful volunteers. But again, thanks to Math Girl for the restream. Thank you to Centroid41 and to Call Me Q for the tracking. And at this point, we're going to go head over to Dr. Mr. Holmes, who is doing some Dragon Warrior rando practice. So here we go. We are all set, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Great rest of your night, everybody.